Hi, I'm Dennis Rule, a filmmaker, a nature enthusiast, and an avid paddler. Join me on my continuing journey in search of interesting places to explore. Hi, it's Dennis here, another episode for Kayak on Tour. Today I'm in Ottawa. I'm at Blair Road Boat Ramp. We'll pop a map up here of this particular location. It's at the east end of Ottawa. There's lots of cool things to see here. I'm hoping to do about a 20-kilometer paddle today. And we're going to paddle right through the downtown core of Ottawa. But before I get anywhere here, I want to show this gentleman out there kayaking this morning, doing a solo paddle. And his name is David, and I'm going to introduce him a little bit later on in another episode. I spoke with him earlier this morning, and he's got a really cool story of kayaking through the streets of Houston after a hurricane. So we'll put some links to that, and it's really cool, the people you meet out on the river. Anyway, let's go explore, and we'll take a look at what the Ottawa River has to offer today. All right, so we're on the water on the Ottawa River, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. I just spoke with the gentleman David, and we're going to do an interview on his story and his travels later on in the season. We'll probably make that a winter episode, but anyway, I'm very excited about that. So let's carry on here, paddling along the shores of the Ottawa. And I'm heading west towards the downtown core, and we'll see what there is to see. Oh, what an amazing day. Temperature right now is about 13 degrees Celsius, with a forecasted high this afternoon of 20 degrees. And here we are on October 24th, so that's pretty cool. Water temperature, for those of you who are interested, it is about 6.5 degrees Celsius in the water there. So yeah, no wind today, so a lot better than my last paddle. And well, I'm paddling upstream, but although there's not much of a current here. Up to Rideau Falls, and this is pretty cool. This is where the Rideau River meets the Ottawa, not the canal, but the actual river itself. Terminus of my run here. I want to go to the base of Parliament Hill, show you guys the Rideau Locks, the staircase that brings us to the Rideau River, and I'm really looking forward to paddling the Rideau Canal and Rideau River next year. So yeah, we'll have a snack here, and then we'll continue our paddle just a little bit past the Parliament Hill, and then we'll make our way over to the Gatineau side, and we'll film the Gatineau side on the way back a little bit closer. But yeah, the sun's going to blare into the camera here, but you can see Parliament Hill directly in front of me here, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit about it in a few minutes.
All right, so we made it under the bridge, and there's Parliament Hill in all of its glory, with the tower cranes still there, renovations still going on, but hopefully that'll be over soon. Sorry for the sun, guys. My timing couldn't be any worse, but we are in late October. The sun is low, and I'm trying to point south. The Rideau locks are directly in front here. There's 8 locks here that boats can navigate through and make it into the Rideau Canal, and eventually make their way down to Kingston. We'll be talking more about the canal in further episodes. Just to the left of the locks is the beautiful Chateau Laurier. Let's make our way upstream. We'll go past the Supreme Court. Yeah, we'll make our way up and see how far we can get. We'll probably get a glimpse at the Chaudiere Falls.
Now, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's a substantial current that I'm paddling against here. And I'm just trying to get a better shot here of Chaudiere Falls, which are directly ahead. I'm not sure if the GoPro can even pick it up at that distance, but you'll see just a wall of white there underneath the bridge. And yeah, that's Chaudiere Falls. There's a big hydro dam there. That's a lot of water coming at me here in a very narrow part of the river. So we'll carry upstream here for a little bit, see if we can get a better shot of it. But I won't be able to get that close to the falls. Little eddies spinning me around, or trying to spin me around, so that's kind of fun. A lot of history here. I first discovered this wreck way back in 1986, 85, somewhere around there, and it was called the Ville de Vanier, and it was a tour boat, and legend has it that it used to lead midnight tours down the Ottawa River. It would hug the interprovincial border, so it was neither in Quebec nor was it in Ontario, so it made it very difficult for the police to take any action on it. And it was a gambling boat. It was a drinking and gambling boat, and so people used to get on there and cruise up and down the river in the wee hours of the morning doing some gambling. Kind of cool. This goes back to, I believe it was in the research, and I'll pop down the exact dates here. I'm actually shocked to have found this wreck that is still here after, my gosh, 40 years, or almost 40 years from the first time I first discovered it. So that's pretty cool. The Ville de Vanier, and it burnt to the waterline back in the late 70s, and that was the end of this boat. So here we are entering the Gatineau, or the mouth of the Gatineau River, which comes into Ottawa. The Gatineau River is quite a long river, about 6 or 7 kilometers upstream here. There is a dam, so you can't travel too far. And about a kilometer upstream, there is a channel that brings you into Lac Limy, which is actually a casino and an old quarry that well, they call it a lake now, a flooded quarry, and it's actually a marina for guests of the casino. So we'll do a paddle up there in a future episode, but not today. It's getting late. I still have about 9 kilometers to get back to the dock, so I better get paddling here. Well, I'm back at the ramp. That was an amazing paddle, man. 24th of October, and just stellar weather, absolutely no wind. Thanks for sticking to the end, and if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing and help me grow the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.